Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more FTL. So here we are once again for another sector. Let's have a quick look at this and have a see at where we need to go. So we are in a rebel-controlled sector, and it looks like we've only got one place we can jump. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and jump on in. There's no point in waiting, so let's go. We have a pretty decent sized crew and some nice fancy weapons, and oh my goodness, a small merchant ship messages you. Underground Federation comm channels are talking about your secret mission. Let us install a weapon to help. Okay, so free Pegasus missile. Alright, so that's really nice, and an extra 20 scrap does not go astray. So in the last episode, we did pick up a new missile. We picked up the Hermes. We thought it would be important to get one of those before things go too far. So let's compare the Hermes and the Pegasus. Alright, this thing takes 3 power, 14-second charge time, 3 regular damage and 5 piercing, and a low fire and a low breach. What about this one? What have we got here? So it turns out shots per charge is 2. And our normal damage is 2, so technically we could get a second hit, do a little bit more damage. The charge up is a little bit more expensive, but again, with those low fire chance and breach chances, having 2 hits is probably better than... yeah, that'll multiply those chances over, so I think we're going to go ahead and switch those over. And I guess we now have a Hermes missile to sell off if we so desire. Yeah, that's going to be rather nice. Now, we've also got a little bit of extra scrap. The question is, do we want to go ahead and see about investing? We could go with an extra subsystem in the shields, just so we have a little bit of a dampener and we don't lose our shields straight away. What else could we do? Oh, well, we can't afford those. Same with the engines. We definitely need to get our weapon control up to maximum if we're going to have an effective run. So that's still a thing we need to do. We'll need the power. Yeah, I think for now, we could technically go for the drone system. That would give us the 3 power necessary, and that'd give us access to a defense drone. Prevent some incoming damage. You know what? For now, I think we'll be okay. And let's just go ahead and keep on jumping. So what have we got? We have a ship over there, a ship over here. I think realistically we'll go up a little bit higher. We've got a fair few to choose from. And then if necessary, we can always come back. Yeah, so let's... although... Actually, you know what? No. Let's redo this. If we go over here first, we can bounce to here, bounce back, and we won't have to double up through anything, and we should still be able to get to the exit in due time. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's on the other side. An advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Alright, well, let's go ahead and use our cloaking and see what we can do. The ship patrols wide around the area, successfully approaching the station while avoiding detection. The station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. Okay, 21 scrap, 2 fuel, some missiles, that is excellent. Admittedly, taking on a fight wouldn't have been the worst way to improve our scrap, but saving a little bit of our hull integrity is not the worst either, so... Actually, you know what? I didn't even realize they don't even have shields. We probably should have just taken shots, but oh well. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and make our way back up as we had pre-planned. And let's see what we come across. Okay, you discover one of the Rebels' autonomous scouts. The ship's AI wastes no time in engaging. Okay, the ship starts to power its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Okay, so this is going to be annoying. They have combat drones, missiles, and ions. Okay, so we're going to have to do a pretty decent attack. I think we're going to have to go for their drone system first. We'll go ahead and temporarily cloak. Actually, you know what? If we can potentially wait out this... You know what? No, let's just go ahead and pause for a couple of... cloak for a second or two. Put those drones out of action. We'll get all of our weapons charged, and then there we go. We can now go ahead and we will send a full barrage against their drone system, and we missed everything. Okay, that's not too good. At least one of these drones here is a beam drone, so we shouldn't take any damage unnecessarily unless these things hit. So let's go ahead and we'll try again. FTL is charging. Those weapons are quite annoying. You know what? Let's stop them from trying to escape. We're going to go ahead and send everything we've got against their bridge. I don't know how much charge that they've got, but there we go. We have stopped them from dodging. That's the main thing. Let's go ahead and ventilate the medic bay. Get rid of the fire that way. Oh, we've got another salvo coming in, and we can't quite... Ooh, and we can't quite get the cloaking. All right, so let's go ahead and focus everything we've got upon their drones. Drones? Or weapons? That... Yay. We're going to go ahead and take out their drone. See what we can do there. Okay, that's out of commission. We don't have to worry about too much more outside of the weapons now. Let's go ahead and... I guess we'll have to wait for another full salvo. Oh, and let's dodge that missile. Let's cloak. And it misses. Fantastic. 97% chance to dodge. And let's go ahead and... You know what? We're going to let our cloaking finish. If we fire... Oh, no, never mind. We will lose our cloaking. And if we can wait a second, we can heal up some of our things, which I think is far more beneficial. Let's go ahead and we'll target their shielding. And follow up with the other, and hopefully, there we go. We have destroyed everything necessary. Let's just send everything we've got at their weapons. With no shields, no nothing else, we should be a-okay. Let's also go ahead and get a little bit of... okay. A little bit of extra scrap. Fantastic. 23 will do nicely. That final missile luckily did miss us. That's really good. Let's send... Do we want to go ahead and use you as our repair? No, I think we'll try... Let's send our NG and our human there. Yeah. Also chuck a little bit of power into the medical bay as well and get that heal going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here we go. Everybody back to full health, please, and a thank you. And there we go. All right, oxygen's at 93%. I think that's fairly respectable. You know what? Let's go ahead and top that up just a little bit quicker. I do like the fact that it takes a little bit of extra time to get to maximum density of oxygen. That's a nice little thing, but yeah, let's go ahead and... Do we want to jump? We have another one we can attack. We'll probably come back for this one too. Do we want scrap or do we want some upgrades? That's the question. Let's go ahead and invest in that little bit of extra buffer to our shielding. That's probably a good thing for us to have some, extra survivability. So we'll go ahead and accept that, and then let's go ahead and jump across. Yeah, that'll be it. All right, let's zip back over there. Take the fight closest, and another unmanned ship patrols this area. You prepare for combat. All right. Oh, and they have a lot of drones. Okay, so let's go ahead and... You know what? I think this is one of those cases where we start using the Pegasus. Yeah, we'll go with the Pegasus attack. Let's go ahead and cloak and avoid all of their drones. Let's see, where do we want to fire upon? I think it's probably going to be best to go for their shields, otherwise we're never going to be able to do adequate amounts of damage. It looks like they have 2 beam drones. Okay, so let's go ahead and fire across there. Let's see what damage we can do. Both hit. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's fire both of our other weapons. Let's go for their weaponry, I think. Yeah, if we can disable some of these lasers, we should be fairly safe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Disabled one, that's all right. We have a little bit of fire. Let's go ahead and get that venting. Oh, and you know what? We don't need another Pegasus. Let's go back to the heavy laser. Yeah, that's probably our better option there. Oh, man, and they're really burning through our shields quite well. That is rather unfortunate. Let's see. Do we go for a full salvo or do we go for these right now? You know what? We'll save it just a second. Yeah, we've managed to repair our... get our shields back up on one quick enough. Let's go for their weapons. Make sure that we do not take any excess damage. Alright, there we go. That's fully disabled. Their drones are now no longer an issue. Let's go ahead and... I guess at this point, we just focus everything we've got at their generator? I suppose so. Alright. Both of you go there. Let's follow up with a little bit more. And there we go. That thing is destroyed. An extra 45 scrap? Wow, that is fantastic. That is really nice. Alright, well, once again, we're going to start to re-oxygenate this place. We'll work on that. Nobody needs any health, but we are burning through our hull integrity. That is not exactly good. What to do? We should probably go for an upgrade again. I'm tempted to go for weapon control just to prevent our weapons from getting disabled. We could also go ahead and invest in our cloaking. That wouldn't be bad either. Could definitely do that. Okay, hang on a second. If we were to do such a thing, we could probably spend a little bit of power. We could even disengage our oxygen if necessary and bounce between those if we really wanted. That is a possibility. Either that or we could go for a drone control system, use a little bit more defensive, but again, we'd need to find the power again. And that's a fair bit of power that we would need to come up with. Yeah, it's a tricky situation right there. Could always just go ahead and kick some more power into our engines as well for some basic dodge chances. Yeah, I think that may be the... Really want to get these extra weapons up and running. You know what? I think we'll go with... some base evasion. I think that's... You know what? I take that back. No, we're just going to go ahead and max out our cloaking. That'll be fine. We have the power that we can toy around with things if we so desire. We'll chuck a little bit of power from our base engines over to there for the extra time in the interdimensional bubble. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, what have we got? Alright, you detect a rebel scout on attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Okay, well they have 3 shields again. I think this is a perfect opportunity for the Pegasus missiles. Let's go ahead and intervene to defend. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Alright, well, let's go ahead and avoid some trouble temporarily. Let's get a full salvo up and ready. It does look like they have a fair few repair drones. Ooh, this is going to really hurt. Yeah, just because we can take out their shields, they'll get them back fairly quickly with all of this here. This could be a tough fight. Could be a very tough fight. Alright, well either way, we'll let this go for as much as we can. Alright, we're almost out of... There we go. You know what? We're going to use some oxygen for dodge chance. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and fire our Pegasus missiles at their... Yeah, let's go for their... Oh, do we go for their drones even? You know what? Yeah, let's go for their drones. If we can keep their drones out of the way... Oh, hang on. This shoots down missiles and asteroids. Ooh. You know what? This is going to be a tough one. Let's go for the drone repair. Yeah, let's go for the drones, see if we can take out their defense drone, and then from there we'll follow up with... I don't really know what we can do. We're not going to be able to get 2 shots through. Yeah, that's not going to help us whatsoever. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to see how this goes. Alright, well, we're taking out their drones. That's helpful. One of our missiles hit. Oh, we're about to have impact. Oh, and that's our piloting completely out of whack. Okay, quickly, let's get our other NG there. We need this up and running. Let's fire a return of the missiles to their drone system. If we can disable this, this is going to provide us with a lot better return on investment. Those drones are... Yeah, they're still coming back. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and put some power back into oxygen again. We want to keep this as high as possible as well. Let's send, yeah, our NG towards our weapons again. Yeah, they're firing decent shots. Let's go ahead and cloak. There we go. Make sure that those all miss, otherwise that drone's going to do some serious damage to us. Do we fire everything once again? Yeah, both of those repair drones seem to be repairing each other, so we're not really gaining a huge amount of benefit. That being said though, I don't know if that defense drone is up and running anymore. Maybe we go ahead and target their... I don't think we have much of a choice. I think we may need to go for the shields, try and... Oh no, we're not going to get through. We just have to keep on going for their drones and pray that we can destroy enough of their stuff. And a double miss? Oh my goodness, that is really bad. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if this fight is going to be worth it for us. Yeah, we're down on really low health. They've just fired another missile. I don't really know if we can survive. You know what? We're going to bail on this. Yep, let's go ahead and jump. We're going to go... We're going to go up over here. I know this is going to be another fight, but I think that's going to be what's best for us. Yeah, I think we need to bail on that fight right there. Alright. Small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it's a rebel automated scout. Oh well, it could be worse, I suppose. They have cloaking, we have cloaking. We have Pegasus missiles. I guess we can go ahead and launch those. Yeah, okay. So as soon as our charge is ready, we're going to go ahead and bail on that. Oxygen's at maximum. We'll hold off for a second, wait till they fire. Okay, let's make sure we have as much evasion chance as possible. Oh, and that is a very painful direct hit. Let's go ahead and get some extra assistance there with that. I don't know if we're going to be able to dodge this one. This is going to be another fairly solid hit. Yep, there goes our oxygen. Let's send you two over there. We need to get this fixed ASAP. Some of our weapons are back online. Oh. And I think we have to dodge. Yeah, I think our goose is cooked if we don't, so let's go ahead and cloak. Yep, there we go. Missed there with an 85% chance to dodge. Let's give these people as much time as possible to try and get everything fixed as much as possible. Yeah, that'll have to do. Oh, and they've cloaked as well. Okay, so let's send you two back to where you need to go. And then... yeah, I guess we'll just see how that all pans out. Alright, let's keep a careful eye out for this. Oh, a couple of shots coming in. Okay, luckily that wasn't too bad. We need oxygen once again, so let's go power that up. Pegasus missile, let's go... You know what? Normally I would say let's take out their shields, but they've got two missiles, which are kind of more problematic. Let's go for their weapon system. And we destroyed a fair bit. Okay, so we've negated a whole stack of damage coming on in. I think we go back to the heavy laser. Oh. There goes a fair bit of trouble once again. Let's get everybody back to where they need to go. Turn to stations. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, did one of our crew die? Oh no, that's not good. That's very much not good. Okay, we need someone back in the engine room. I can't believe that happened. That's really bad. Let's focus on oxygen while we have excess power. Oh yeah, our Zoltan. No, buddy. I am so sorry that happened. I did not realize. Alright, well, we've got no one else, so let's just make sure that everything's being looked after as best as possible. And did we just get destroyed? We did. I didn't realize how... Yeah, we would have jumped. That was my bad there. Well, I guess that's probably not the best. 2 failed runs in a row. We made it a fair bit further, though, at the very least, which is at least something. You know what? I really want to get a successful run. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is... Do we want to stick with the Kestrel? We could try a couple of other ships. We do have one here. We even have an achievement to go for. Yeah, use your crew in 4 special blue event choices by Sector 5. It's not the end of the world. Burst laser, some artillery beam. You know what? Yeah, I think that might be our... I think that could be a possibility. Otherwise, what else could we go for? We have a stealth cruiser. That's kind of cool, starting with that. Early cloaking, lots of evasion. I don't think I've actually played this one before on my own. Yeah, dual lasers, a mini beam. We've only got 3 weapon spots. You know what? Let's go for a stealthy approach. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and try this out. Never actually played with this one before, which is kind of peculiar considering how much I have played, but either way, we'll start with that in the next one. Yeah, hopefully maybe a small change of tactic will get us a little bit further. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.